Right, hey, hello, welcome back. It's Moth time. I'll be a little bit quieter today. I'm trying to fiddle around with my audio since there's a lot of things going on in the background at the moment. Alright, new story. An old book and a young argument lead two siblings into the wilderness. Amid the bones of a mythic civilization, embark on a moonstruck journey through tragedy and time, encountering a mysterious wastrel in the woods and bearing the rise of a luminous queen. 5-chapter campaign with Thrixl as the main threat. Okay, so we get to pick 2 legacy characters. We got 2 siblings. Both of them are mystics. I'm a book. I hit randomizers just to give you another. Yep, gives me another. Mossy would be good. So let's see who we do have. I would like to pick someone who's got some transformations that we didn't finish. Hello, yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. They want. Hang on. If I click random on. Oh no, we'll pick the others. Because remember last time we had advanced class. I pick someone with, say, Mossy with a 2. Extra. Yeah, it'll turn that up to 6. Someone who's. Oh, Quinwig. Eluna, actually. Lots of bookworms here. Actually, since we've already got a book, my randomize. I'll just leave it. It's Melim and Piora. Oh, and Lunik. Go. Okay. Memories and dreams, those lightless gleams, I seek unfinding. They take us from tables and summon us home, warmly felt and ever fading. Prodigal child of Melaton returns a grown man. He becomes wealthier than when he left, but having lost more, the afternoon fades. It looks different than it used to. Used to think the mayor's house was enormous. Ella has no plan to stay. Squelch. He seeks a certain book from a famed Melaton library, one that he's found before and never long forgets. Somehow I can hear your eyebrows raise. Melaine and Piora are sisters. Pretty loud. Both possess the mystic's gift. Looks insane. Neither of them knows it yet. Fine, show me. Drawings of nightmare beings haunt every page. Piora and Melaine flip through it. Wondering if I'm pronouncing the name right. Writing's Huron. What's it called? Dread Compendium. I read Huron. You? Battles in Yandrik. It was just rebound. I don't want to see one of those things for real. Big old dragon bug. If I would run. You're an idiot. This mantis guy would slice you. What does that mean? Guess at least they found it for me. Noticing the newcomer, Piora snaps the cover close. Vale of Slatfitch? Changes his last name. Is that Piora Stern? Have I been gone that long? Folks used to call you Cricket. Shut up. No, they didn't. Oh, listen, Oh, did you ever meet my little sister? Yeah. You smell me? Melma Stern. Yeah, I don't remember. I need that, sorry. Need what? Ella takes the book from the Piora as we can. And walks out. I'm trying to remember because you didn't. Sacrifice. Oh. I thought she was. Oh well. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Basically, this means that rivalry, friendship, romance. Bugger it, I'll just... Yeah, why not? Skipping any further reunions, Keller leaves Melatonin in the hour that he's returned. I'll never sleep if I can't figure that book out. But you're not thinking about that, are you? Oh, really, I want to follow him. I just realized that he just negged her. I'm a terrible person, I'm sorry. Young, you're warned that anyone might be anyone. Someday, all that you bring and all that you chase will choose your mapless way. The sun's already low when they embark. Oh wow, I'm right at the edge here. These stories were drafted in trails. Know where that line's from? Abby Stormborn, isn't it? Everyone knows her. Obscurity's not a measure of quality. These stories were drafted in trails, scribbled into landforms, and in a lettering of dustprint. Crushed clover and the blood I left on briar. Each moth-blotted figure traced in its hand. These stories are mine and transcribed in moonlight, but they were invented by my feet. Someone mistrusted the way people idolized her. The first evening comes, distant hills growing long in bluish beards. I rock in my shoe. That's road life. I like it. How behind do you guess we are? What do you think he thinks of me? Bruh. I wonder what sent him away. Starfish. I'm gonna have to say it. He was older than a teenager when he left. Mum was alive. Were you? Not that young, probably. And then, so now, what's brought him back? They eventually lie down to sleep. It sleeps elusive on the naked ground. Dew chills their skinny limbs. They stare at the dawn. Feels broke to me. Maybe as our muscles warm up. Going as only gets steeper. And further from anywhere they've been. And quiet, except us. Doesn't take long for Cal to realize he's being followed. Drives a harder pace. But the sisters' stern prove persistent. Spirited in their pursuit, if not particularly wise. The 8th day dawns grey, and they enter the ruins at noon. Stone walls flailed at by wind and years, stand stubborn where they were founded. One of the last unburied skeletons of all cure. This is Elderstone. Has to be. I remember you wanting to come back. Or a long way. At least there's something to see. I doubt we're catching Kayla at this point. You think we should head home? There's metal points in the highest pillars. I read that those were for trapping and light. Their own sorcerers, they'd harness it somehow. Think we'll get a storm. Hey, Melmy? We used to worry about you, Mum and me. You'd read anything Kieran. Claim to see Kieran ghosts, shunned other kids. You remember that? Yeah. Obsessed. Well, never learned about this place. I mean, like, what wrecked it? Well, Eldstone was a whole settlement. They think. You know how you hear about the old castles, the knights, lords, all? Well, a lot of that's cure, I guess, beyond the traditional stuff. What I remember, what I read, and I did read everything that I could find. They were people, like us, but they knew secrets that have long since been lost. Their own life remains in the most ways of mystery. They built grand halls and keeps and wrote epics, charted stars, made things beautiful things. Many of their stories survive and get put into our language, but a lot of the original meanings are lost. Story, song, and dream, they celebrated these things, but feared. They feared? No explain. Like they believed deeply in the power of imagining. There's poems that skirt around some dreadful idea? Threat? I don't know. It's assumed they made an awful enemy. And now we have ruins. I guess the lesson is, however grand your accomplishments, you better keep your edge. You have to fight someday. You want to survive. Mum said we will supposedly have Koran bloodline. Pretty sure she was just stoking my imagination, but... The air splits shrilly open. From clattering piles, a creature skitters like unlike anything they've seen. Twin faces leer. The creature forks down their two horrible throats. Dull Melmaid bends for a fallen branch. Piora takes out a soup spoon. In that moment, the dormant power in their blood awakens. Let's start with an elementalist. And yep, ignite. I don't think I ever got to use that. The bolt. Being easy, isn't it? Sweet. Yep, I can see it now. We're this is wacky. Jeez. Again, it's not a particularly great attack. Maybe it's just not at low levels. Oh. Nope. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, it's a multi-hit though. That's slightly better. That's Splinter Salvo. Nope, I can only get Splinter Blast. Move up. Oh, it's not open. Oh well. He's not doing too well. Gotta go help him. Jeez. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Lord. Way. Oh, jeez! Yeah, I feel like the sister jumping in front of her is a bit more thematic. Malamo throws herself between her sister and the blow. It hurts a bit, more than she could thought it would. Hero pulls her aside. You needed to get somewhere safe. Why did you do that? I didn't want to listen to you complain all the way to town. Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. That's a first. No, I'll accept it. It just died. Okay, maybe let's pick about a fighter that's, yeah. Do some damage. I want... Yeah, I want sisters. It feels more apropos. Yeah, okay. Knocked out dear because he's got 2 points. On Auric. We'll go with Bark. A really good one. Dots. Hunter. Keep going with Linux Shay. Okay. Let's try that again. Memories and dreams, those lightless gleams that our eyes seek on. Maybe we'll just fast forward because we've already done this. Jumping Knoll. Whom puts a hope in Wayfarer's heart, they say. Or has no plan to stay. He seeks a certain book from the famed Jumping Knoll library. One he's found before and never forget. Well, I did it. I counted exactly 6 books with a moose inside. If you're asking whether or not I found it rewarding, I'd hoof to say no. Mira and Orchid are sisters. Hey, did you... What's that? Both possess the mystic's gift. Never read it, but it's full of weird things. Neither of them knows it yet. Wow, it's full of weird things. Drawings of nightmare beings haunt every page. Orchid and Mira flip through it. Writings Corin. What's it called? Dread Compendium. Perfect. What these pictures? I'm nervous. They look oddly exact. The people of Old Core, Suppose it might just be fantasy? Wonderful coincidence, they found it for me. Noticing the newcomer, Orchid snaps the book cover closed. Orc John? Is that Orchid Short? Have I been gone that long? Folks used to call you Cricket. Yeah, I guess I was fine with it, so they stopped. Well, listen, Oh, did you ever meet my little sister? I'm Mira Short. Yes, I remember you. Hope you're well, and... I need that. Sorry. Need what? Yes, Boris. Boric takes the book from Orchid's weak hand and walks out. That man rushed up you. I think I'm in love. Yeah, that's better. Skipping any further reunions, Boric leaves the jumping Nolan and Rowing his routine. I hate it when you make that face. No, I just love books. Let's get a book back. Young, you're warned that anyone might be anyone someday, that all you bring and all you chase will choose your mapless way. The sun's already low when they embark. Let's not die this time. I'm thinking we can't even be maimed. These stories were drafted in trails. No lines from Eckenpole, wasn't it? Storyteller, mum love. Yeah, Envish Eckenpole. It's from Wondervane. These stories were drafted, dribbled into landfall. In a lettering dustbin, crushed clover and the blood I left on briars. Each moth-blotted figure traced in Moon's hand. These stories of mine are transcribed Moon, but they are invented by my feet. Eckenpole was a lot funnier than people give him credit for. The first evening comes, distant hills grow on a long bluish beard. Just realizing, we're going to miss the cider tapping. All this for a book. How far behind do you think we are? Thinks of me. Bruh. I wonder, what's in him way? He was an old teenager when he left. Mum was alive. How young were you? Not that young, probably. And then, so now, what's brought him back? They eventually lie down to sleep. But sleep's evasive on the naked ground. The dew chills their skinny limbs. They stare at the dawn. Muscles will warm up. The going only gets steeper. And further from where they've been. Wondering why I don't travel. It doesn't take long for Boric to realize he's being followed. And drives a harder pace. But the sisters' short prove pisses. Spirit in their pursuit, if not particularly wise. The 8th day of the dawn's grey. They enter the ruins at noon. Stone walls flailed by wind and year stand stubborn where they were found. One of the last unburied skeletons of old Kor. This Elderstone, has to be. I remember you wanting to come back here, back before. We hiked a long way. Now this is something to see. I doubt we're catching Boric at this point, right? What do we think of heading home? There are these metal points on the highest pillar. I read that those were trapping light. Foreign sorcerers, they'd harness it somehow. Think we'll get a storm. Hey, Mira. You read the histories. Remember you had that phrase you claimed you were a Curon princess reborn? You remember that? Yeah, I was obsessed. Tragic must have happened, right? To the Curons, these structures. Well, Eldstone was a whole settlement, they think. You know how you hear about the old castles, the knights, lords, and all? A lot of that's Cure, I get, beyond the traditional stuff. What I remember, I read, I did read everything I could find. They were people, just like us, but they knew secrets that have long since been lost. Current life remains in most ways a mystery. They built grand halls, keeps, wrote epics, charted stars, made things, beautiful things. Many of their stories survive and get put on their and on our language, but a lot of the original meanings are lost. Story, song, and dream, they celebrated these things, but they feared, how do you explain it? It's like they believed deeply in the power of imagining. There are poems that skirt and outline some dreadful idea, right? I don't know. It's assumed that they made an awful enemy. Now we have ruins. I feel bad for them, whoever they were. A lot of people suffered. Mum said they were supposed to have a foreign bloodline. Pretty sure she was just stoking my imagination, but the air splits shrilly open. From clattering piles, this creature skitters like unlike they've seen twin faces leer. The forks down two horrible throats. Yeah. In that moment, the dormant power in their blood awakens. Let's see what we get. Illusionist. Ooh, open mind. Additional targets. I might go for additional targets. Indignance! Oh, we still got the hook hand. Wonder if that will actually affect if he gets hurt. Hope not. That's better. Oh, it's not delicious. Oops. Trying to get that rock. Mira has indignance. Okay. Stuff. Ah, dang it. I thought you could interface with more stuff. Maybe she's not in range of anything. Yeah. Okay. Rusk. If I move him down. Yep. Ooh. 1-1. Another soup spoon. Chill, man. That to Orchid. Iron shriek shakes the columns, bouncing along causeways as rattling legs shudder still. Never seen anything like it. Never did anything like that magic. Real magic? You want that? You both alright? Your eyes look clear. Really wanted this book. Here. Sorry we followed you. Can you just stop and explain? Shh. Softer song tickles Zane. So gentle it feels like a windy light, like boughs burning in a breeze, in walls breathing. Murphy Wharf, are you out there? Boric shout is warped by a sudden sweet-smelling fog. The fog floats from everywhere, turns archways into ogres, rumbling into roaming ooze. Madam Wharf, please! Madam Wharf, I'm here! Who are you shouting for? And what are they doing? Mirror wonders, walking. Are they searching? What are they searching for? Madam Wharf! What are they searching for? Through the stones and fog. What are they doing? What are they... And... I'm walking in the forest. Yeah. What? Tree trunks gather around them like orchids. Sunbeams stroke their faces. Anyone else having brain problems? We were... I don't know. Somehow they... Who's they? Thrixl. There must have been more of them. Okay. Say that word. Thrixl? He hurts. Thrixl. The Thrixl. They're... Remember that book? This book? Yes, the important thing is how they're capable, what they're capable of. Say it. They're capable of captivating the mind, rounding through birds, making them stumbling far to death. The rakish stranger pauses to clean. How long had he been standing there? He offers some kind of perfunctory salute. Yes, little net. Yes, he might have been food for the wolves and weasels, but a man had to buy the gift of magic, hieroglyphics, an enduring fondness for birds. His speech glides perfect and strange, hearing steps whisper near him. Is that one of them, the Thrixl? Can't easily tell, but I am not anyone, and certainly no one so unpleasant. I am called the Moth, wheresoever you call. I am the only one there is. His articulations are uncomfortable. Spider precise. Simply look at me. I'm human, but half better. I'm a man and more. Seeming is a weapon they'll wield like a sword. That is a bright warning, pithy and true. Fortunately, as I have just finished saying, I am no Thrixl. Now forestall your misplaced animosity and listen. I found you three in Sorcel, wandering deep in the woods, free from any reasonable roam. Unreason reigns, Thrixl hide their aim. Yeah, and that is one of mine, but you can use it. For one with my abilities, gathering you and waving away your matter of politeness, and yet the ones who cast these webs, they are not the dull drones they appear to be. They expended thought on removing you. They must have deemed 3 flimsy birds dangerous to their designs. So struck with what? Think that. Must admit it is a curious thing. Yep. But curiosity's fine. You can go home now, right? I hope you'll excuse some gentle questioning first. Dark soon. The Mothman follows Borik's eyes. He lifts his glance to the shadowy leap. And that's when Borik leaps. The Mothman doesn't seem to hurry. Borik tackles air. Tell me where Madame Wolf is. Tell me, you cursed thing! Dear nestling, you follow your own wings back if you are brave. See what is haping under the shroud, but be warned, you may once more wish sight sweetly veiled. Turns to leave. Hey, Mothman, why should we believe you? You are lost in the woods, my dear. Whom you believe makes no difference. Oh, and horror the shadow, flush and drip around him. The forest bleeds to black. I do suggest little further. You would never guess how many owls there are. Suddenly, as the darkness clotted, the last light smears it away. They stand where a Mothman might have been. The trees crowd thicker. Where come from? Knowing. I'm not really hungry. Did we eat? Sleep? I'm sorry, Borik. That name, Murphy Wharf. You shouted it when we were at the ruins. Someone special to you? You don't have to talk about it if it's... Borik rips around. It's okay. Murphy Wharf is who taught me the axe. Among other things. She made me hide. Hide? Begin to walk. From the Thrixl. Came and they took her. Took everyone but me. Come on, I see the wood's edge. I think we ought to head north and east. Hey, do you think that guy really meant that he was... There. There. Yes. But if it looked different... Ah, the sad little stitch for them. It in the company. Well, since there seems to be a bird theme, how about falcons off the dirt? Here for all the tales of the falcon. Fly home. Oh, the map is completely changed. Oh, okay. Really. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go quick grab something. Sec. And we're back. About that. Okay. Mountains. Like, not a linear path. Morgan walks with a nose in the dread companion. You can read it? No, I'd like to meet someone who can. I found those drawings into my brain as a kid. On my first Thrixl, it looked like I am pages. There's a dragon book I liked in the very same way. I think dragons are real. But also, here's a question. Where'd you get the word Thrixl? Madame Mafia used it. I believe it's wild speech. You came from the hill painting people. They used to devour things. Right, Mira? You read all Corin. Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Problem is there's two different letterings, and I'm good with one but not the other. This can some paperwork. That's incredible. Can you teach me? I mean, Alright, can I explain something else? What's the connection with Eldstone? There's something important there, or a relic, or a ruin? That it was haunted. Blown lights, fleeting noise, disappearances. Rumors I heard as I made my way home. Like a likely spot. Storm catches their hands. In the end, I was half right, the Thrixl were there. It latches on long enough to leave them soaked and then runs west. It's admirable, but also not healthy, you know? Taking so much responsibility. You've been awful brave doing this alone, but holding up. For a reason. Two shouldn't have been without one. Bedsheet back? Sure, it's different. It looks... Last thing I'm wondering. Magic. My memory lying? You both worked magic on the room. Your mum's the lady who runs the print shop, Yana Short, right? Does she know? Does she also have powers? Our mum's in the afterlife, being doted on by broad-chested poets and sailing men. She can't pay attention to us anymore. Oh, I'm very sorry. You've been through a hard time. But I think she's quite happy where she is. Not even sure how to answer you, though. When do you call something magic? It wasn't like using a thing. It was shaking hands. Like shaking hands with creation. Right, Mira? No, yeah. Something feels off. You feel that? I mean off. I don't know, weird. The air's tensing up. Assume the worst. Can do magic. Do you know how, or can you at least fight? Does the house dog know how to use a broom? No, she simply uses it. Because it's right. Brett closes them around them. Watch my back, I guess. It'll be okay. We'll make it. It'd be strange if... In that moment, Orchid locks eyes with Boric. Realization blossoms between them. Ooh. That's interesting. No, I don't think I'll make it. No, I'll make it. All day. They were following us, choosing this spot. Alright, they want to surround us. We can't let them. Mira, follow your sister, get back up to the ravine wall. bones. Yes. More bones. Dang it! Ooh, sugar. Confused with that. So that guy. This would do more damage. Yes. Maybe something snapping out of it. Ah, yep. Make it. Try and get some. What? Actually, get up here. Okay. Yep. Currently to higher ground, leaving a wake of twisted Thrixl bodies. 3 of them start beating hard. Late grey sun squeezes past. There have been a couple more. Not seeing movement. Maybe time to make some distance. While there's light, yeah. They find a deer path to follow on the way. Strike out north, crossing the lines, boarding rivers of dry pine. Opposing winds forked them. Alright, can I tell you something? Mira? Sure. I can't think of a better time to say this. I mean, we're all dirty and streaked in Thrixl blood, which smells like ink, doesn't it? But, to the point at hand, I want to say I love you. I'm pretty sure. It does kind of smell like ink, but yeah, I love you too. Before you say anything else, I have to show you. Yes, I was kind of confused at first, whether it was momentary attraction or hurt anyone, you know, or make it awkward. But now those feelings are vast, feel immovable, like mountains. Sorry, you have to be the brave one. You'll walk with me. I'll tell you all the things I wanted to say. First march sees them far before nightfall. Moth. Around. I'm realizing that I haven't been claiming these areas. Twisting path takes them up to the high hills, and finally to the company of the local people. Breathe that in. Mountain air makes me remember things. Does it? Yeah, well, there were things I used to collect. Not stolen, obviously, but just things people lost, kept in the cave, and then landslide buried at one wet summer place to hoard. 20 paces, the only sound of the scrape of their feet is the rough granite. Friends, where exactly are we going? Way forks. One path leads high to the top of the precarious cliffside. The other path curves downwards, in the shadow of the high rocks. We went up last time, so let's go down. Not really wise, though. It's wreckage. The descent of rocky wide trail looks like it will accommodate wheel traffic. Right. What are you suggesting? The mountain's going to collapse on us? Steep switchback takes them lower, to the floor of the chasm. An eye orchid. No bodies though. It looks like someone crashed their cart and was too embarrassed to retrieve it. Disaster's always one bad bump away. A lot here, but it doesn't look too picked through. There's plenty of rocks among the splinters, which above them anonymous noise rings out. Come on, let's go. Orchid! You're right? Fine, a little hurt, but keep moving. On the way up has been blocked by the collapse, but they emerge into a broader canyon, out of danger for now. Indecision. Orchid. But here, at least there was this. Orchid tosses the chest she managed to pull from the... And you know me. Oof. Chest. Ugh, every time. Nice. Need some fabrics. Half health. Update my thing. I forgot to do that before I Yep. There we go. Whoops. Nope, just not in range. Good. What? Oh, really? There we go. First. Oh, come on. It does not simply block fire. Nope. Okay. Mine, that was a bad idea. Work. Oh. Honestly. Really? There we go. Oh. Okay. I'm tempted to give it to Bart, but... Oh, they can't claim. Curious. I'm gonna go ahead and get to this point then. Claim. Then... I'm wondering how you would get materials then. In how many days? Falls practically. We really wander all this space. The cave, the fire carves out light of log. Why do I feel like everything I knew before, long ago and far away? Because you have a terrible memory. Okay. Maybe you just need some sleep. Hot out there. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Alright, can you help me with, and the pages? My hands have to hold it up and it's kind of heavy. Time wanders. The piled tinder drains to a scatter of the most interesting pieces. The ones they're reluctant to burn. Here is able to translate the large sections of text. A little later, but I just don't know if it's any more than there's reverent quality to the way they're created. There's aspects that are interesting. I think I should try and shut her out. Don't want you tired, you know. Gloves? Coaches? Wait, those look like the printer's girls. The hill painter approaches. Woods are scary these days. Cora clears the shrinking firing. Wait, isn't that behind me, you two? Linux Shay? Forgive me, I remember your last name. Glad to see you're well, but you're odd all the way out here. Print shop, right? That's us. Mum was Leanna Short. Sorry, Boric, we know this man. This girl was obsessed with our mum. Huh? No, I needed printing done. Introduce themselves around the... No, such a shop lot. At least 2 circuits of the seasons. Yeah, the next volume's getting wieldy. You guys seem pretty sure. Sister saw those fat, dry wild cherries from the back when come. You always looked forward to it. I blame town mice. Good sneaking. Remember you two put my last book together. After that, and I went expecting your mum. Leanna was one of the few people I read about. Arthur. A little. Sorry, she's gone. One time Oh, but... Sorry, anyway, I came wandering this way and I saw your fire. I tell you, forest is dangerous these days. Things have come crawling out of it. You know the Thrixl? You know of them? Have you seen them? Where? What can you tell us? Making a whole stream of them. Kept it to my own track mostly. I'm certainly glad of that now. The heading was unmistakable. Jumping knoll. Heading for our home? I was able to get around them, those Thrixl. Get warning to the townsfolk, those. But going by the tone of their response, I doubt they fled. I don't think they believed me. Is this happening? Well, do you know these lands? Well, do I, Linux Shay, know these lands? I had a hill painter who'd come to town sometime. Brooding eyes, girls went nuts for that. Didn't ask to be noticed. Clarify. I wasn't born among them, the hill painters. Been in bad shape, rescued their way to life. Started collecting their lore, getting volumes printed, bringing them back to them. And printed by Mira's mother. Yeah. Those two, Orchid and Mira, were raised by the most splendid mind I've ever met. Having that woman for a mother, losing her, left me shattered. You clearly have something else you want to ask. Yeah, I had a teacher far from here. Came from hill painting people. Murphy Wharf? Wharf. No, sorry, it's no one I've heard of. Too much hope. You think you can kill kill Thrixl? Yeah, Thrixl. That's what's needed. Adopted people have legends of Thrixl, but legends is all I believe they were. Those legends include Mothman? Trying to say you met the Mothman? You too? And by all and any gods, you're loopy. The Mothman now, that isn't. Take a drink. And then the fox said, "It's been in the boot the whole time." There's more thuggy around here somewhere. Lighten up, Orchid. We'll hear their clanking away before they hear us. Why, I bet I'll... Whoa! You okay, Mira? Being injured by my pride. I don't have... Now, what did you fall on? What sort of mount? A burial mound, maybe. You know there's gotta be something exciting in there. Find it open. Uh-oh. Boric? Ah! Oof. Ow, I'm okay, Ooh. Up above, Mira and the others work to uncover the strange mound. Little glass dome. I wonder what this used to be. As more and more sunlight reaches the lower levels, the machinery that has lain dormant for ages comes to life. Uh-oh. Guys, help! I'm not alone down here, help! Hang on, Boric, I'm jumping in. 96%. No time to waste. I'm going in. Yeah. Die. The big map. That stuff, you have some rough enemies. Ah, there you guys are. Oh, he still loses a pet. Okay. Oh. You. Oh, no, don't have. You? Okay. Alright, never mind then. Guessing there's one of the rooms. Get there. There we go. Accuracy. I must actually. Oh, okay. What's the plan? Oh, let's see. Oop. Ah. Oh, hey, I got a splinter. You got a splinter? Is this what I think it is? Then yes, I got a splinter. Got a splinter? Now, I'm not saying I've got, splinters don't hurt, but look, I got a, what looks like a, oh, I got a mean splinter, see? Past an elm. Bunch of splinters out in my... Just because we're close to the lumberyard, you know. Oh, that's some splinter. Oh, look at it. The keeper, it seems to wiggle. Didn't we get this out last time? Oh, whatever. I'll get it out later. Wait, what happened when we got it out? Like it turned into something, didn't it? Remember. Such a fuss over a splinter. And funny, huh? Yeah, it's going green. Yeah. But Mira, next time we get a break, I hope it falls out on its own first. No, it doesn't. Sometime later, Mira will look for the splinter and find it gone. Guessing pain will stitch inside of her. Pain that comes and goes. An ancient elmish soul weaves its roots through her heart. Oh. New little guy. Let's see, actually, what do we have? Yeah, what? Normal rod? Yeah, 0 staff. Okay. Giant spirit. Are you alright, little one? Any stuff? Yeah. Just whack it. Oh, oh, that's a large one. Pretty heavily armored too. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Ow. There we go. Indigence. That sounds cool. That. Ooh, look. Health. Yeah. Not. Your mill. That old lady who would always scout when she saw me on the road. A bitter, endless, prankable woman. Horrible call. What's it like coming home? Is this what it's like coming home? Right. There's chimney smoke. Can't be abandoned. Nothing appears out of place. The only sound that are boots, people breathe, don't talk. I'm genuinely afraid for these people. How about far? Into the town centre they file. A cloud-cased sun renders the world in a dreary, bloodless hues. Oh, visitors. Who's that? There. At least he's bumping a jumping knoll. This is one of the towns. Dang. It's definitely one of the towns that exist, isn't it? Hey. Hey. Schoolmaster, you look troubled. Is everything alright? I'm lost. I think I'm lost. Seem enchanted, right? Sleepwalking. Hmm? Rasping noise starts, gutters and skips. Comes from nowhere and everywhere. As if a cat snagging its claws through the fabric of creation, reality snaps, runs, and violently curls. Bits of truth begin to leak into view. Is that a person? It's the miller. Old Hamwendol. Mothman warned us, but so many flies. Death! You have to run! Death! Finally, the real town of Jumping Knoll spills into view, like half-eaten corpse dumped from the shroud. Back, old fool! Hide! Ah! Here are the horrors you hunted. Now, as we see who kills who, the horrors are far. Any and all gods. It stumbles through the flight. No! No! Mothra! Madam Morph! Mothra Morph, what are you? Careful, I don't think she's herself. Fear and chaos. Ugh. Oh, there's so many. Ew. Just not enough. Okay. Oh. Jeez Louise. No! Oh god. She's taking that baby. Damn it. Oh, goodness. Madam Wolf, do you even know me? Still too much arm, boy. Power for the trunk. Don't want to hurt you. Elbows flying light. Here I come. Whoop. Come on, boy. Mr. Swath, I'm sorry. I keep fixing one thing, screwing up another. All day all the time. That's why I have to get good at it. Perfection's a long way off, but if we keep trekking forward, we'll fall closer and closer to our goal. I'll use everything you gave me, and you taught me not to waver. Damn. Again? Rude. Stop it. Stop it. Everything else is being used. Yep. Have to defeat this guy. Pretty much first up. We are in trouble. Do it! That was close. Oh, what? There's still something here? Damn it. You scatterhead, dude. Here we go. No. Oh, come on. In. There we go. Ah, my goodness. That was rough. Speed. Ugly. I feel pain. Is that a comfort? I don't know. Let's scout for anyone left alive. Your wounds okay? Look around for what's salvageable. As the fighting ends, the final threads of Thrixl madness fly into the wind. There are survivors. Look. Now people begin to filter from their cold homes. Fusion. Old Hamlin Dro's lying out. The knife's just got that inky blood on it. Wouldn't fool her, could they? They gather the living and bury the body. The majority well into the process of decay. By night, most had a chance to remember themselves, trying to piece together what happened. An impromptu council was held in the home of the schoolmaster. Under their spell, it all made sense. Reason is clear to me now. At least the bits and images we remember feel solid. All us old folks they left alive, left us in charge. School passes through, and once what do they do with them? I bow to any god who knows. Colleen, Dolan, Anya, Splurland, Arthur, Luna, Igra, all the rest, yes, led away like cattle. Thrixl took them, so they didn't kill them. What do they want? Jumping knoll. The whole of one puzzle is just the first piece, and the next. Finding them will be difficult, but very likely unrewarded. Who else will do it? They resolve to search for the missing one, the young. There will be no peace, no joy, no relief. A season of terrible hoping will follow. Oh, it's only spring. Okay. Hooray! The very night of the battle, Oryx set flame to the twisted body of his one-time mentor in a fellow field. If only I hadn't he'll be able to dream. He wouldn't stop working to clean up the town, scour the hardest for signs of the lost. Linux sought the help of his people, the hill painters, to look for the missing ones of Jumping Knoll. Silmir's spell was the most skilled tracker he'd known. Silmir could only speak to what he hadn't seen, mark of any passage. Remember though, Thrixl are unlike other quarry. The providence will sense the sign may be in their governance. We'll stay watchful. The weathering that season was bright and perfect, but only saddened for those left to see it. Vulcan and Mira made rapid study of anything they could find, anything that might relate to Thrixl or their aim. Hey, little duck. Hey, Mira. What is a cricket? We're powerful now. This is our calling, our gift, our opportunity. Even amid all the bad that's happening. Our mystical whatever. I hear you. To me, it's, well, it takes the joy out of being. All the ruin, the death, missing ones. I don't know if I've ever felt focused. I think there's some answer we're definitely missing, but... Disagree? No, no. My mind wandered. I'm just worried. Days are passing. Not fun. Me neither. Up. I guess that's what happens if you leave a splinter in. Back to it. Full glory, but... Definitely need to keep this. Rope. I don't think we'll be upgrading much this time. Didn't really get much. Exhausting other avenues, hope of finding the young folk has fallen to scattering query and ill-inspired quest. Yet there's always this plague. Historically, it's linked to Eldstone, where Thrixl have been, definitely once been. Get you here on any old day, scouring among the scowling among the rocks. Sounds like me. They give much of a day climbing and slipping among pure and rubble. The lines and leanings, easy to lose focus on. They're forced out to call in order to find. That silvery stuff on the ground, molting maybe. Yeah, that's all I've really found. But I'd say the Thrixl haven't been here in some time. Or maybe you've only to open your beak, little. Scouring for lost chicks, I take it? I don't believe it. It's the Mothman. Take a good long look. All worth seeing. How have you been? Sorry, we do owe you thanks. It's quite dear of you to. The badger often says before breakfast, shall we go get bacon? You have something to share. Have I not that clear? But you so provoked me to rush myself. Dauntless and wanderlorn by my very nature, the idea was whether soon seed. I felt called to take myself to the temperate east. This is how I happened upon these chicks. Saw them there, huddled in a... It's not a good place where they are. Saw them? And he didn't help them? You seem to assume I can walk into any den of Thrixl and simply rifle through the cupboard. Flattered, but I must humbly admit that I have limits. For your own limits too, precious bird. Well beyond. Fire might grow forever, swallowing everything, if no one's willing to carry water to the fire. A metaphor. Carried much too long. By Eluna, Watermill East into the wood marsh. Ancient glimsheen light in a hidden hollow. The machine. I shall explain more in a moment, but first here you must... Up on the stone. The Mothman's glyph gleams to a certain tilt of the light. And then he went in his own way. If there weren't lives in the balance, I say we should be tracking that Mothman instead. I know the old water wheel and the wood marsh. It's a long journey, but it's makeable. Yes, but the passage of time costs lives, but the clearing Thrixl sites will disrupt the enemy's webs and help Moth survive. They leave as soon as they can, every idle moment haunted by loss. I think. Ooh, we've got a lot of things to think about. Save it. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, goodbye.